All right, yo. So welcome to another little daily bias slash trade recap bootcamp video. Right here, we hit take profit one, stopped out for the rest of our trade at break even, and as you can see, G-Gay kind of pulled a fast one on us, used our forex strategy on us again, took out these New York highs during Asian session and just fucking dumped right after that. But yeah, that's a little update on how this trade went. Fully out of it now. We'll go ahead and delete all the drawings on there. We'll delete all the drawings on here, on here, on here, and then we'll get started. What is it? It's the 19th today. I think there's GBP news. Whoa. I think there's GBP. Yeah, there's CPI today. Okay, cool. So bearish CPI for GBP USD and GJ. Okay, so that's why it just dumped at that time. Okay. There was CPI for both these pairs. That was during London session. I probably still won't necessarily want to trade it. But we'll keep it in the back of our heads. We had bearish news for these pairs. And okay, ready? Remember, when it's USD here, right? This is bullish for the S&P. Both these are bullish for the S&P. So you're probably thinking, oh, I see this. This is probably bullish for GBP USD. No, the fuck it is not. Okay, no it is not. GBP is the pound. It's the pound against the dollar and the pound against the yen. Okay, so when it's the pound against the yen or the pound against the dollar, this means bearish. Okay, versus SPX against the dollar, or sorry, the dollar against the S&P, or like gold against the dollar, right? It's different because the dollar's at the end, not pound against the dollar, not pound against the yen. It's gold against the dollar, pound against the dollar, right? Like anything against the dollar, it's going to be opposite versus whatever this is, right? Like GBP against something else, it's going to be correlated. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, we had bullish news for gold, for GU, and for SPX that came out an hour before market open. It looks like we kind of are already getting cracking here on the S&P, unfortunately, and goddamn has this shit been ripping, bro. We've just been straight ripping face on the S&P 500 so far. We have this monthly high that we're kind of targeting right now as drawn liquidity. The 4-hour is looking real bullish. The 1 hour is looking real bullish because we just, boom, swept this liquidity down here. Okay. And now we're rallying higher. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we're rallying higher. You know, I would fucking love for the S&P to give us a setup. I would love for the S&P to draw right into this order block. I would love for it to happen. Has that been happening whatsoever over the past couple days? No, it hasn't, right? If you remember yesterday, this is the price action that we got. Just freaking rip, 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 rip. Nothing into this order block. There was like a small fair value gap play, but I'm not taking that. You know, like I would like a high time frame building block to get put into, and then from there, right, take a trade based off that. All right, so for now, we're just bullish on this. We broke structure to the upside on the 15. We're bullish on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, on 15. Like everything's saying bullish on the S&P. So we'll look for buys on the S&P, and we'll see if it gives us anything. Gold, remaining bullish on this. We have not necessarily gotten up to these. Oh, yeah, it looks like we did take out these weekly highs. Okay, so we took out these weekly highs right up here. Y'all are comedy. Wait, I saw that, and you know what's funny? Bro's up a bag. Some of y'all just don't know what you're doing. Anyways, continuing. Yeah, no, I made him more than he... Wait, hold on. I need to pause this. Okay, continuing. Gold, we are bullish on the daily. Still technically bearish on the weekly, but could, if we do close above that weekly, then boom, cool. We're going to be continuing on the monthly, and that's honestly what I see happening for gold, because commodities just are a great investment overall. Even though gold is kind of right around all-time highs, I wouldn't necessarily put it into gold. Look into other commodities. But, yeah, what I would like to see from gold, I would ideally like to see maybe this order block get hit. Odds that that happens, relatively low, just because that's like this daily candle all the way down here. What else can we look for? There's like this 15-minute order block right here. We swept these lows, and then that caused the rally higher. That would be a nice little area to long off of, along with like this imbalance. And here, if we mark out all this stuff, okay, yeah, it looks like gold tapped into these London session highs. And that's not necessarily a trade that we want to take to the downside. We're trying to get some longs off of this to push it higher because our bias is bullish on this. On the 1 hour, it looks like super choppy. So if I'm being real, I would like to kind of stay away from gold. Like, I don't know what's going on with all this. So ideally, we stay away from that. Moving forward, we have GU. Oh, cool. It's finally coming back down. All right. So GU looks like it's retracing on the weekly and on the daily. We got equilibrium right there. 4 hours bearish. Daily's bullish. Weekly's bullish. You know, I wouldn't necessarily want to be looking for a trade on here until we get at least 1 hour bullish confirmation. So this is probably one that I'll just completely avoid altogether, along with it having CPI news. It's just, you know, best to stay away. We do have this little order block thing that we mentioned, I think, early into this week, or sorry, this weekend, when we were going over the weekly analysis. We talked about this area, and then we also talked about just this daily order block right here. So yeah, that's kind of what I see on GU. Not really looking to trade this at all, because daily's bullish, weekly's bullish, 4 hours bearish, hourly's bearish, 15-minute. Who gives a fuck? Okay, moving forward, we have GJ, which we kind of showed a little sneak peek of how it tapped into this. Boom, daily order block. We're showing retracement on the weekly. Okay, oops. All right, and again, this is very similar to yesterday. This could give us a great setup. We are in a downtrend on the daily, downtrend on the 4 hour, downtrend on the 1 hour. I would love to see price just give us some sort of entry. We have this imbalance within here. We have this like order block on the 15-minute. I would love price to just pop its head right up on in there. That would be kind of ideal. This, let's see, where's London? Okay, so we have the London session highs all the way up here. Do I think price is going to rally all the way up there, take it out, and then fall again? Probably not. That's just me being honest. These are the London session lows. Ideally, we don't take a trade off of that because we're already so close to them. I would like for this imbalance to get filled, though, and then see what we can do based off of that to see price go lower. But anyways, price is going to open, or market is going to open in around 1 minute or like 45 seconds now. So yeah, we'll see what we're looking for. Ideally, we don't trade gold. And ideally, we don't trade GU. This is going to be an S&P and a GGA type of day. All right. I'll update you guys after we take a trade, how it went, give you guys a little update. All right, boys. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, are we being for real right now? Like, the S&P is just not even... Like, dog, 6 points in the first 2 minutes, bruh? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. All right, guys. So, little update. We never ended up taking a trade. Kind of just was really stagnant. Well, wow. The S&P looks great now. But anyways, yeah, the S&P opened, and as you guys saw when we unpaused the video, it was just kind of ripping to the upside. Nothing, price was giving us nothing. But honestly, right now, this looks pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna take this trade though, because it's super late into New York session. We were thinking about taking these gold shorts, this break of structure. That's why we had this red line mapped out. We saw this break of structure, and I was like, yeah, we could potentially short it down here. But then I said, wait, that would be breaking our trading plan. And thank goodness we didn't take this trade, because, yeah, even though it would have take profit one, boom, we would have been right back out at break even. And why was it against our trading plan? Because we were bearish on the hourly. We were bullish on the daily, bullish on the 4 hour. No reason to take a trade that's purely based off of our hourly price action when we can just, wait for something better to show up. And in terms of GJ, didn't see anything. Price is just now filling in this fair value gap that we talked about. And who knows, maybe we take an Asian session trade. That's actually what I was recommending to the Discord, was that, hey, let's not take a trade during New York session. Let's not force anything. Let's wait for Asian session instead. Since we had CPI news during London session, let's wait for these pound pairs to kind of even out over New York session. As we see, right, we had super low volume during all of New York session on these pound pairs with super high volatility during London session. So hopefully during Asian session, we can catch a quick little move on either one of these three Forex pairs. Ideally not gold, because we've just been chopping within this range, and that's not something I want to trade. Ideally we get shorts on GJ to continue this downtrend that it has been in, to hopefully target these daily lows and then fill this weekly equilibrium that we've been talking about for like the past 2 weeks now. And again, we talked about this daily order block. Like, hopefully this isn't stuff that you guys are forgetting. We've been talking about this day in and day out about how this was going to be used, and it's been getting used and it's reacting on just higher time frames, and that's been what our daily bias has been off of for this entire week, and the past, and literally last week as well. We caught some shorts on GJ. So that being said, maybe I pause this again until we get an Asian session trade, but if not, then there was no trade taken so far today. I'll revisit this later tonight to let you guys know if we took an Asian session trade or if there's a trade in progress, but for now, that's what's going on with me. All right, guys, checking back in with Asian session. So this was really the only trade that I wanted to take. It was going to be this GJ trade off of these New York session highs. And we never really reached on up there. We did reach up and take out these highs, but it just wasn't really enough for me, because this right here was the order block, never got taken out, never came up into that 30-minute high, like our Forex strategy says. Yeah, we did get a break of structure to the downside on the 5-minute right here with this candle. But stuck to my plan again. Unfortunately, it does look like this will end up going in our direction. But hey, I'm okay with sticking to our bias. Look at that, GJ or GU playing off the levels that we marked out. Always feels great when you see that happen. Tomorrow looks like a great day to trade because boom, we came with an equilibrium. We're breaking structure back to the upside on GU. We're bullish on the daily. Come on, man. Looks great. But anyways, yeah, I'm honestly glad that I took today off. You know, we were trying for it. We wanted to take trades. I like, you know, most of the time I'm never out here in Asian sessions scouting out trades, but I know the Discord really wanted that out of me, so you know, this is me putting in some work for them. But with that being said, no trades taken for me today. Didn't really like anything that I saw. Honestly, I'm completely okay with that. Stuck to my trading plan, stuck to all my rules. Better than taking a trade and losing when you don't stick to your rules. So that being said, appreciate you boys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.